Hi everyone, it's Lissette here. Welcome to my channel. For today's video, we're going to do a winter themed nail design. I did get a request from a subscriber requesting a short pink nail design. Christmas nail design, but this is more going to be like a holiday nail design. But before we get into that, I wanted to show you a package I received from Nail Reserve. Okay, everybody, Teddy wants to say hi. He's not letting me start the video. This is Teddy. Teddy wanted to say hi. So yeah, get down. Christmas is literally next week, so I was really hoping to put in more nail designs for you guys, and I'm kind of bummed out. I had so many different ideas that I'm gonna have to push off till next year, which kind of sucks. So we're just gonna wait for next year. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe, so y'all can stay tuned till next year if you want to see that Christmas design. Let's just jump right in and let me do this quick unboxing, and then we'll start the nail design. So as stated, this package is from Nail Reserve, so thank you so much, Nail Reserve, for sending this over to me. They did send me their new Christmas collection. This is 6 glitter polishes that are to die for. They also sent me some cuticle oil. So this is their glitter Christmas edition, as I'm seeing it in the website. I do have a promo code for them, so you can go ahead, use code LissetteCruz, my name, and you can get, I think it's like, I don't know if it's like 50 or 60% off, but let's just open these up really fast and I'll show you how gorgeous these things are. Starting off with the cuticle oil, this is their green tea cuticle oil. It smells so freaking amazing, and I don't know if you can tell, but it does look like it has 2 different types of liquid inside of it that you do have to shake. It looks like a water oil combo, and it's really smooth, lightweight when you put it on your skin. And this is something that I do use a lot and has been helping out my cuticle section. Really just trying to moisturize it, make it soft and not look so dry and crusty. Moving on to the star of the show, as stated, these are the 6 colors that they sent. Very holiday, very festive, and you guys know me, I love me so gold, so we're gonna start off with this color. Of course, I had to pull this one out first to show you guys. This is called Cinnamon Spice, and oh my god, how sparkly this is. It has holographic flakes inside of it, super bright, super pretty, so shiny. My camera did not want to focus on some of these colors, but I tried my best, y'all. So this is the first of these 6. Next color is called Blizzard, and this I think is the perfect name for it. It's in between a purple and a light blue color, but again, it has holographic flakes inside of it, very iridescent, shimmery, glittery, sparkly, all of that good stuff that I love. Golden Glimmer, this is a gorgeous color. Again, you guys know me, I love me some golds, but this is more of like a 24 karat. It's really yellow gold. I am like in love with this color, whereas the first one is more of like a darker champagne gold. Still, both of them gorgeous, but yeah, super pretty. Next up, we have Mistletoe Magic, the perfect green for this holiday season. I can see so many designs with this color, whether it's Christmas trees, wreaths. This would have been perfect for a new kind of design that I have in my head, so stay tuned for that. Festive Frost. Oh, this is such a gorgeous blue. This would have been perfect for the last nail design that I did. It's so pretty. There's nothing bad I have to say about it. Lastly, we have Firecracker. I think that's the perfect name for this. This is a bright, glittery red. Again, really festive, really holiday, and just Christmassy. It just looks so good. If you're interested in getting any of these colors or the cuticle oils, I have a full drawer dedicated to Nail Reserve, and I'm actually dedicating another full drawer. But if you want to go ahead to their website and look at their polishes, use my code Lissette for, actually it's Lissette Cruz, my whole name, for I think it's 50 or 60% off. And yeah, this could be yours, baby, for the fraction of the price. But let's just jump right in and get started with this nail design. Again, shout out to Nail Reserve. Thank you so much for sending this product over to me. I love you guys, and happy holidays. This is what my nails are currently looking like. They are a little shiny. I do have some base gel on, but we're gonna start off with the S Stiletto nail tips. I'm gonna go ahead and start pre-measuring out my sizes, making sure they fit from sidewall to sidewall. I do have this on my site. Thank you all of you who actually ordered the holiday sale. I am so in love with you guys. You guys are amazing, and you just make my heart warm. I want my nails to last at least a little over a week. So I'm gonna go over the surface, buff over the top, just remove the shine a little bit. And then I am gonna go in with my peel off base coat. This just allows the nails to stay on a little longer versus just popping them right off. But after that, I'm gonna go in with my rubber base coat. This is how I like to apply my tips. I apply the base gel on the entire surface and then I glue on my tips like so with my flash cure lamp. Everything I am using so far is on my site, LissetteGen Pro. Even the little side lamp, I'm thinking about changing it up. Do we like this lamp or should I upgrade? And if I upgrade, that's most likely gonna be next year. It's not gonna be anytime soon because it is a process. But you guys let me know what y'all think.
Send me someone to love so I can hold their hand while we're ice skating around the trees in Central Park. Kiss them under the mistletoe. Oh, I want a Christmas kind of spark.
I am gonna go ahead and just foul the sides a little bit, just kind of blending that tip in to my natural nail. I couldn't think for a second. I had a brain fart. I'm just filing these sides a little bit. This is a 180 grit nail file, and yeah, I'm just blending that tip into the natural nail. And then going back in with my rubber base coat, applying that to the entire surface from top to bottom. Applying the rubber base coat does help the product stay better. The product, meaning the hard gel, you're gonna be less likely to have any kind of lifting if you are doing the proper steps and the proper application. But you want to apply this base coat. I'm not doing it here, but when you apply this base coat, your first layer, you should really scrub that product into the nail plate, and then you can apply a little bit more as needed. But honestly, if you're using this, you should have no issues with any kind of lifting or even the tip trying to separate from the hard gel. It's not going to happen because this product is going to stick it together like glue. We're going in with Simply Pink. I haven't used that color in a while. This is my flat number 6 brush, and we're just going to start applying this to the entire surface. Since these nails are shorter, I've been doing nails so far so fast. I'm so proud of myself with my application. Well, okay, bear with me. My application can be a little bit better. I am kind of trying to slap it on. I'm learning not to try to perfect the shape right away. I do catch myself sometimes over obsessing on how it originally looks like right here. I kind of went in a couple like swipes too many and then touched my skin and then had to wipe it off. But I am trying to learn, once I get the gel on, the gel is going to self-level automatically. It's going to do the work for me. So I need to remember just to use, gravity in my favor. Like, it's gonna help once I apply this slip layer, taking a larger amount. This is where I just float it down. This gel is a little bit thicker, is not runny, so it's not gonna flood. You have time, but again, I'm learning to kind of just, once I get it on, kind of just let gravity do its thing, slap it on. I do like to flip my finger over, so again, gravity can just shape the form for me. It'll automatically build my apex. If I need to go in with, let's say, a thin brush, I think I do show it here. I go in with a thin brush just to kind of get closer to that cuticle section. This liner brush as well is on my website, but this allows you to get right up into that cuticle area without having to touch your skin. So this is what I've also been doing lately, and I've been liking it. It just makes your nail application look a lot cleaner, closer to the nails. You get more time actually with the nail wear of it because you're closer to your cuticle section, and it's going to take longer for your nails to grow out or look like it grows out and looks like you need a filling. So it just gives you a little bit more time once you kind of get a little closer to your cuticle area, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm gonna let y'all watch. Oh, for this ring nail, it's going to be an aquarium nail. So you're gonna see me, I'm just covering the nail plate. I don't want any kind of moisture to touch my nail plate, so I am just adding this as a barrier to make sure once I apply my tank, since it's an aquarium nail, you do have to add some type of liquid. You don't want that liquid to touch your nail because then you could cause, fungi and not fungi or greenies and it's not going to be healthy for your nails. So just covering the nail plate with something. I did a layer of base gel. This is a hard gel. You're gonna see I'm gonna add something else. But yeah, so I do end up getting 3 layers of protection when I do this type of aquarium tank nails.
Came running up and sat on my knee. She said, Dad, I got a question for you. I said, what's on your mind? She said, I am not sure if Christmas dreams come true. Thought about it for a minute. Turned to Tony Bennett. Said, love, I think I know that they do. She was asking me how. As I twirled around, I said, Christmas brought me you.
This is what the nails are looking like. So freaking pretty. I did do a full cure for 60 seconds. We're gonna go in and start cleansing over the surface because I want to go into filing. So I'm using my lint-free wipe and just removing that sticky layer. You don't want to get any kind of gel in your file because that'll just be bad. But really fast, I'm gonna go in with my 100-180 grit nail file. I'm just gonna start filing the sidewalls. I do go over the surface. When it comes to that ring nail, I just did a little bit over the top. I didn't really touch it too much because I didn't want to file off any gel. It was just more so around that cuticle area, making sure it was a little bit smoother than what it was. But yeah, I'm just going in, filing over the surface, making sure there's no lumps and bumps. My application and, like I said, gravity really helps me when it comes to building the structure of the nails. So it's really minimal filing that I have to do, which makes things so much better. But yeah, once I do that, I do go ahead and just buff over the surface with a white buffing block. I did go ahead and scrub over the surface and then realized I never buffed it. So yeah, I cleansed it, I buffed it, and then you're gonna see I cleanse it again. But when it comes to the actual nail design, actually a subscriber requested I do a short aquarium set, and I wanted the set to be really fast, so that's why I just decided to do 1 tank. I took out this glitter polish. This is called Magic Mist. Such a freaking pretty color, and I thought it would have been perfect for this set. I'm going in and I'm applying that on the entire surface. I do show this in the last video. This is part of their other collection that they recently came out with. It is such a gorgeous, glittery, shimmery, holographic, iridescent color. I don't even know what you want to call it. Now, I wanted to measure out my tank, and I did struggle with this one because since this is a shorter tank, I took out this almond shape nail tips. This is from Not Polish, and it wasn't the shape that I wanted. I felt like I was gonna struggle with this. So a lot of you ask me where I get my tips from when I do the tank, and this box right here is from when I was testing out samples from different manufacturers. And every time you guys request I link where I got the tip from, I can't because it's not an actual store, it's a manufacturer. So this is my pile of tips that I decided to pull out the tip I wanted to use, and look at how perfect that is. When I apply this on, it is the exact shape that I wanted. The tank itself is going to be a little bit flat and skinny, but looking at it from the top view, I thought it would have been perfect because it's not gonna be thick. It's just gonna be the perfect size, I thought. So to build it, I do have to go in with my Bling It No Wipe Rhinestone Gel. I'm gonna apply this to the entire surface. And then I did struggle a little bit with this because usually when I do my tanks, I like to fill it in at the tip, on the bottom part of it. But this time I did have to hold it in a certain position where the top part, meaning the cuticle area, was open, and that is not the norm for me. So I did struggle with this. I did have to do this multiple times. I only show you the one, but I think it took me 5 tries to kind of figure out how I wanted it. And I did cure it, hovering it over a little bit just to give me a little bit more room. You can see it's a little bit bigger because of the way I applied it, and the sides were open, so I did have to go back in, apply more gel. I squeezed it down and then cured it in place. But once I fully had it on, I did go ahead and just make sure I fully cured it for a full 60. Again, this is my no wipe Bling It gel. This is perfect for your tanks if you're trying to figure out what type of product to use to seal up your tank. I highly suggest you use this gel because I have not had any issue with it at all. So once I got that down, I did go in with the nail file really fast and just kind of file around the perimeter, being very careful not to take too much product off. I did have some product over, that's why it was bugging me and it was like a little bit lumpy. So this is me just perfecting it, but making sure I don't open the tank. Now to fill the stuff, you guys, I kind of messed up, so I'm gonna show you. I took out a couple of different charms. I took out a candy cane, a snowflake, and a Christmas tree, and I wanted these things to be small because the tank is small in itself. I wanted to make sure that it was going to move. I really liked this snowflake, but I don't know, something was telling me that it was gonna get stuck. So I decided to go in with this little thingy majig that kind of bends it curve, and I was hoping that it was going to help it. It went in perfectly, but you're gonna see after I add the other products or the other charms, I did notice that it was getting stuck because it was too large. So I did decide to just go ahead and just remove it. But my behind, you guys, I'm like so mad at myself. After I took that out, I did end up finding a white snowflake, and I so regret it. And it's more of like a glitter, so I thought it would help, but it doesn't. I pulled out this white glitter from Kitty Claus. I had this for so long, and it's been years, I think, since I had this. But I ended up taking a couple of pieces. I didn't want to take too much because, again, I didn't want anything to really get stuck, even though it does. You guys, I pissed myself off. You guys know me, I like this little rock thingy. These are like glass pieces, and it just helps everything move because it is weighted. Now to fill the tank, I'm gonna go in with some baby oil, and this syringe I did get from Amazon. It was like a pack of 12, I think. It was hard for me to take it out, so I did use my mouth, but yeah. But once I got that, I did go ahead and just start filling the tank. And this is probably the most nerve-wracking part because this is where you find out if you fully sealed up your tank or not. Me, I like doing no bubble, so I filled it all the way up. Even though I always get a freaking bubble, I'd rather have a really small bubble versus a large one. And then just to seal it up, I took more of that Bling It No Wipe rhinestone gel. And since this is the top, I did go in with a liner and take a glob and put that in place. Once I kind of felt like I covered it, I did go ahead and just cure that. I did make sure to wipe away, clean my cuticle area because I didn't want to cure that in place. But once I did that, I did go back in with more gel just to make sure everything was fully covered, and then did a full cure for 60 seconds in my full-size lamp.
So I can hold their hand while we're ice skating.
It was looking a little lumpy on top, so I did have to go back in with the nail file. This is super sped up, but I took my time. I think the tank alone took me like an hour and a half just to complete because I was struggling a little bit, and this is not my normal shape or length. You guys know I like to do extra long aquarium tanks, but yeah, I struggled with this one, but I got it done. Clean away that surface, making sure I didn't pop it open. I did go in with some shiny no wipe top coat just to make sure I had everything covered, just in case something was gonna leak. This was gonna protect it, but I was pretty confident it wasn't gonna leak and it was good to go. But again, I just cured that in place. And you guys, it was moving. I was so happy with it. You could see the size of it. It is not thick at all. It looks like an actual nail. I don't think anybody would ever know it was a aquarium tank unless I physically showed it in their face and moved it around. It was getting a little bit stuck here, but like right now I'm looking at my nail and the freaking star is like all the way in the bottom and it's wedged between the stiletto nail point. So that's why I'm mad, because it's stuck right now. I wanted to create a custom paint color, so I took 2 of Nail Reserve polishes and I just mixed those 2 together. Of course, you guys know I wanted to do a pink design, so for the pointer I'm gonna go in and do a quick Frenchie, filling that in and just curing that. I cure between each coat at least 10 seconds before moving on to the next nail because I am notorious for messing up my polish. But yeah, I think this is Flamingo and Pixie Dust, if I got the name correct. And I just mixed those 2 to make this color. It is the prettiest pink. But for the pinky and the thumb, I decided to go ahead and do striped nails. This is going to be similar to the red design. If you guys know my famous red design nail, this is where that is from. I wanted to do it on a shorter nail just to give you guys an idea of what that would look like. So again, just filling that in. When it comes to the middle nail, I decided to go ahead and do Magic Mist again, the entire surface. This is such a freaking pretty color. And then I did forget, I wanted to go in across all of the nails. So this is me just trying to add it and filling it in where I wanted that color to go, and then I do cure that in place.
She laughs as I sing jingle bells out of a marshmallow mustache. My little daughter came running up and sat on my knee. She said, Dad, I got a question for you. I said, what's on your mind? She said, I am not sure if Christmas dreams come true. Thought about it for a minute, turned up Tony Bennett, said, love, I think I know that they do.
This is White Addict. Again, I'm just doing that thin line in between the pink colors, just trying to create that candy cane design. This set came out really cute. I really hope you guys liked how it ends up in the end. But from there, I go in, this is called Dancing. This polish is weird. I felt like the middle nail needed some type of white, but I didn't want to do an actual design with it. So I went in with this, and it reminded me of snow, so I thought it was perfect. So I cured that. Now for the charms and chains, I decided to go in with 2 different types of chain. And for the bling, you guys, we're going with pink, of course. This is the light rose and tanzanite bling it box. I almost forgot the name. To glue them on, you guys know me, I'm going in with my Bling It Noipe rhinestone gel, applying this to the entire surface. I get questions why I go on the entire surface. Majority of the time when I do any kind of nail design, I'm kind of winging it most of the time, and I'm not sure where I'm going to want the bling or the chain to go. So me applying it to the entire surface just allows me to be more creative, free, applying it anywhere I need, and it takes less time, to be honest. And you can skip going in with top coat. This acts as a top coat as well. It is non-tacky. You don't need to remove the tacky layer because there is none. You can apply this as your final top coat if needed. But as you see, I'm adding chain and bling. So me applying that Bling It Noipe rhinestone gel to the entire surface just allows me to act a little bit quicker. I don't have to keep stopping to add more, you know, gel to where I want the chain to go or the bling. But anyway, that's my reason of why I apply it to the entire surface. It's easier, it's faster, and it's more effective. As you saw, I did the pinky, I did my stripes, I did my bling. This middle nail is the cutest nail ever. It's probably my favorite. I found these gold snowflakes. Of course, I had my pink snowflake. I do have this on the site as well. For the pointer, I decided that I wanted to go around the Frenchie again, but I wanted it to make it a little bit of a point. So that's why you saw me squeeze that little point right there. And then I just clip that off. And then this again, I did a snowflake, I did some bling, and the thumb was the same as the pinky. I'm not sure if I show it, but I hope I do. For the ring nail, I did just decide to go around the cuticle section, adding some bling. But once I did that, I did go ahead and just cure that in place. You guys, tell me this is not the freaking cutest nail design ever. It is so girly. I love me some golds. Y'all know how to incorporate some golds. It is so freaking pretty. I am so happy with how it came out. It moves. Well, this is me showing you when it was moving because it is stuck right now. So be mindful when you're doing your tank that you put stuff that's gonna fit. Be mindful of the curvature of your nails because that also plays a part. I suggest doing small trinkets if you're going to do a short aquarium nail design. But this is the final look. Let me know what you guys think. I am in love. I want to wish everyone a happy, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Actually, I think I'm gonna be able to squeeze in another nail design before the new year. Hopefully I am. But either way, happy holidays. I hope you guys have a wonderful time with your family and loved ones. And shop Elgin Pro, shop Nail Reserve, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love ya.
I said, what's on your mind? She said, I am not sure if Christmas dreams come true. thought about it for a minute. Turned to Tony Bennett. Said, love, I think I know that they do. She was asking me how. As I twirled around, I said, Christmas brought me you.